As many of you guys already know, for the last 2 months I've been in Texas visiting family, and thankfully I came back to LA about 2 weeks before Hurricane Harvey hit. Now during this time, a lot of awesome people sent me a ton of music at my P.O. box, so I figured we'd open up all this great vinyl in today's biggest mail time ever. Hey friends, welcome to Vinyl-Eyezz. I am Jarrett New, and today we're going to be unboxing an absolutely insane amount of records that these awesome people were nice enough to send me. So before we get started, I just want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of you guys for going out of your way and sending me all these great packages. I really appreciate it. Now this is going to be a longer video than what you guys are normally used to on this channel, but if you stay till the end, I'm going to be unboxing a record that I'm really excited about. Alright, so let's just dive in. First package. Okay, the first record here is a Vinyl Moon record. There we go. Let's see what we got. We also have this little card here, which gives us a track list of all of the music that's featured on this release. So this is volume 20 called Transmission, and these are the artists on here. And these artists are from all over the place. They're from lots of different areas, like London, England. This one's from Brooklyn, Los Angeles, Fort Wayne. So they kind of hand-pick their artists in different places. And a lot of them have SoundCloud, so you can listen to their music on there. So I'm gonna set that aside and let's check out the record. So as usual, you gotta find a corner, pinch it, and then you can make a little cut and that will kind of start you off. There we go. Perfect. So it's a gatefold. Here's the front, and it features a little astronaut dude here and a giant black cloud. And then on the other side is a beautiful kind of collage of some abstract artwork, I would say. So that's pretty neat. The jacket and all the artwork on this record was designed by Molly Mendoza. Okay, so we open the gatefold here and we see a lot more artwork. Pretty cool. Oh, and it's got the track list too in these little bubbles. That's pretty neat. So the left side of the gatefold, we get what looks like a booklet. Yet again, more beautiful artwork. We got these like tiles, white, red, blue. It's very abstract, very unique. I wonder where the dinosaurs went. So it's kind of like a little comic in here, a little graphic novel about dinosaurs and about space. That's pretty neat. Astronauts and dinosaurs. Oh look, there's a satellite right there. I'm not going to take too much time on any individual record because we have a lot to get through today. So I'm going to set that down. Let's check out the vinyl. Okay, so this is side A. And this looks like it is on clear light blue vinyl. Really beautiful. Doesn't appear to be warped. And there's no scratches, no scrapes on it. It's not broken, which is good. And just in general, looks to be in mint condition. Looks like we got 5 tracks per side. That's beautiful. Look at those little blue wisps on there. Very nice. Second package. Okay, so this one looks like it's from Turkey, and this is a very small package, but it's got the US Customs stickers on it, so let's open it up and check it out. It might just be a CD. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks like it is a CD in a digipack, and this is a CD probably by a Turkish band called Merkan Dedi, and this is an album called Dunya, if I've pronounced all that correctly. I'm terrible at pronouncing things, especially in French, so my Turkish is probably pretty bad as well. But it looks like this is kind of a gatefold CD, and that's some beautiful artwork, regardless of what the music sounds like. Beautiful artwork. We got like a little booklet inside here. Let's check that out. Looks like it's got pictures of a ship, a little Buddha statue there. Oh wow, look at this. The whole thing just boom comes out. And we've got this collage of dolphins and whales and, you know, ships and a Buddha and architecture and cathedrals and all these really beautiful buildings and artwork. I mean, everything is just thrown in there. Very beautiful, chaotic kind of picture. I can't wait to actually listen to the music. I'll put that back here if it'll stand up. Yeah, it does. Okay, perfect. Let's check out the CD on the left. Even the CD, the artwork looks really beautiful. So it's in Turkish, so it'll be interesting to hear what kind of music this is. Might be something new age, might be something kind of tribal or Eastern sounding. I'm cool with whatever it is. I'm open to all kinds of different music. All right, so here's the second CD that was on the right-hand side. This is a blue CD label, and doesn't look to be scratched or scraped up or anything, so it arrived all the way from Turkey in good shape. So can't wait to listen to it. Third package. Okay, the next one is from Alec Lowry, also known as Pixel Rust, and it says your Green Runners CD. Now, I'm not sure what Green Runners is, but I guess we'll find out. There we go, that one's pretty easy to open. Also, I'm starting off with kind of the smaller packages, and then I guess we'll work our way up to larger packages as we go. Okay, so we got a CD in here. Nothing else. Pixel Rust, Green Runners EP. Limited edition CD with bonus content. So this looks like a very DIY kind of band. Oh, and then it's got a message actually written there on the back. So this is disc number 1. Cool. I'll read that. A little later, let's check out the CD. So it's got some remixes and stuff on here. I guess Pixel Rust is the name of this band. Green Runners EP. It looks like it was even signed right here. Very cool. Limited edition CD. This is disc number 1 of 25. So this is the very first one off the press. I feel very honored. So it says Pink Dolphin Music. Pretty cool. Can't wait to listen to it. Thanks so much. Fourth package. All right, next up we got one from Canada here, but it doesn't have a name actually written on the package, so I don't know who to thank. So if this is your CD, or maybe this is a 7-inch that you sent me, I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and open it up. If I can get the packaging off. There we go. Anything else? Nope. Okay, so this is a 7-inch. It says, "Oh Canada." This is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Band, and they're playing "Oh Canada." That's cool. So this is from the government of Canada, or at least it was pressed by the government of Canada. Okay, so it opens from the top, and let's check out the condition of this vinyl single. Okay, so it comes pre-installed with a 45 RPM adapter. Those are pretty cool. That symbol of the 45 RPM adapter, it's pretty well known throughout the vinyl community, so every time you see one of those 45 RPM adapter, that's what they're used for. Okay, so we got a little message here on the back. Jarrett, nothing terribly cool to give you, but your show is pretty great. Thanks so much for watching. It says from Canada, obviously. But he didn't put his name, or she didn't put her name. So if this is your 45 single, thanks for sending it to me, and I appreciate it. P.S. Really appreciate your help getting me started. Cool. Well, I'm glad to help. So let's check it out. Yeah, it looks to be in good condition. It's a little dusty, but it's not warped or scratched. Looks like it's in mint condition. Can't wait to listen to that. Thanks so much for sending this, whoever you are. Fifth package. Okay, so this is the last of the small packages that we got here. This is from Adam Amons. So thank you so much, Adam. Let's see if we can go ahead and open this with our hands. Might be a CD as well. Yeah, it looks like it is. So we got a CD, and we also have a note. I will read that later. Thank you so much, Adam. So here is the CD by a band called Quatrains, and it's got some really interesting artwork on there. Okay, so we've got like an eyeball that's being pierced by an arrow, and it's inside of like a pyramid. And then we've got a severed hand holding onto the arrow, and we got a lot of things going on here. We got some money bags in all 4 corners of them. It's very cryptic artwork. And then it's got a thank you on the very back there. That's pretty cool. Quatrains, that makes me think of Nostradamus and all his prophecies and all that stuff. That's what he wrote. He wrote Quatrains. So it's pretty cool that they named their band that. So here is the CD on the right hand side. It's not scratched, which is good. A scratched record will play, but a scratched CD will just skip over and over, and that's really annoying. And then on the back, it's got the track list. Looks like there's 9 songs total. So cool. Can't wait to listen to it. Thanks so much. Sixth package. All right, so for this one, we got another Vinyl Moon record here, but I'm not sure what volume it is, so let's just open it up and find out. All right, there we go. We got it started. So we got the record right here, and as always, we got the little booklet right here. So this is volume number 22, called Might. We open this up. We got the little note here from Brandon about what this album is about what this mixtape is about, rather. So we got a band here from Denver, Colorado called Panther Martin. Another band from Liverpool, Akron, Ohio. A band from the Netherlands. You know, just in general, got some really cool album artwork on here. So let's set that aside and check out the actual record. As always, pinch a corner, cut it, and then you can get started. Okay, so this is a gatefold. I believe this side is the front, and then that side is the back. They look very similar. This one has a little more blue, that one has a little more yellow. But let's go ahead and open it up. Yet again, we get more blue and yellow. We have this really interesting pattern. It's very industrial. Looks like it might be a skyscraper or a tower of some sort. That's really cool. When you open the gatefold, it's got the track list kind of vertical or horizontal. Pretty cool. Side A and side B. So on the left side of the gatefold is the actual record, and on the right side of the gatefold, oh, there's two records? That's pretty cool. All right, so let's check out the first one. Okay, so it comes in a very thin, but also very smooth inner sleeve, and that is really cool. Look at this. It's got this beautiful texture on one side of the record, and I don't usually touch vinyl, but on this side there's no music, so it's okay. You can actually feel the texture of the artwork kind of sticking out, raising above the record. That's really cool. And if we flip it over, this is the side that actually has music, and it has 5 songs on this side. This is side C. Really cool. Could stare at that all day. Let's check out the other record. All right, so here's the record that's on the other side of the gatefold, and yet again has that same kind of raised texture on this side. Really, really cool. And then this is side A, and it actually has 5 tracks as well, and doesn't appear to be warped or scraped or scratched. It's not broken, which is good. Can't wait to listen to it. 7th package. All right, now this one is actually probably the biggest package that we're going to open up today. So this is from Jeremy Passarelli. Thanks so much, Jeremy. And he actually wrote on the outside what this is. It looks like these are 78 RPM records. I've talked about these in several of my videos. These are the older shellac records. They used to make them a lot back in the day, but they stopped making them around the 1950s when they started making plastic PVC records, the records that we're familiar with. I only have about just a handful of 78s in my collection, probably because I don't have a needle to actually play them. So I need to buy the needle first, and then I can collect some more. Okay, so it looks like it's mostly newspaper in here, and then the 78s are in the middle of the packaging. He packaged it very well, so I appreciate that. Now, as you can see, these things are pretty old. They made 78s in the late 1800s, and then they stopped in 1950. So these could be from during that time. And on this one, it doesn't have anything. Oh wait, here we go. Paris, 1900, St. Louis, 1904, Milan, 1906. So this is clearly from the early 1900s, which is incredible. On one side, it says this is a humorous sketch, Trust Scene by Joe Weber and Lou Fields, who I'm not really familiar with. And then on this side is a restaurant scene, also by Joe Weber and Lou Fields. So these are 2 humorous sketches from the early 1900s. That's incredible. Now I want to go buy a 78 needle so that I can actually hear this. And like I said, these are, they're old and they're also very fragile. They're not as flexible as a modern plastic record. If you drop this, it will shatter into a million pieces, which would not be good. So this one is it's got a Columbia label, and the song is Are You From Heaven? It says this one was printed in Canada, or it was stamped in Canada, sung by Henry Burr. Does it have a date on here? Nope. Let's see the other side. There's a song called Then I'll Find My Paradise, sung by James Herod. This one looks like it's in better shape than the other one, but really, really cool. I cannot wait to listen to these, but I need to get a 78 needle first. 8th package. All right, the next package is from Victory Records, and I cheated a little bit. I've already opened it up. So looks like we got 2 records here, and the first one is really cool. This is an Edison diamond disc, and I've talked about these a few times on this channel, but I've never actually owned one in my collection. So this is the very first one that I have. And it says Edison Recreation. On one side, the song is called A Country Fiddler at the Telephone, and on the other side is A Country Fiddler Gets New Thrills, and this one actually has a star on this side for some reason. Now, the first thing you'll notice about the Edison diamond discs is that they are really thick. They're about 1/4 of an inch thick, by far the thickest records that have ever been made. They're incredible. And you can see that on the outside of this one, it's definitely had some wear and tear. It's seen some better days, but the good news is that the inside of the grooves, where the music information is contained, is it looks pretty good. It doesn't look mint, but I mean, it's pretty old, so it looks good. It would definitely play. Now, the thing about these is you can't play them on a normal gramophone that would normally play 78 RPM shellac records. These don't use the normal left and right grooves. They actually use what's called hill and dale grooves, which go up and down into the actual record. records. So if you play them on a normal gramophone, they're actually going to destroy these records. So you don't want to do that. You actually want to play them on a dedicated Edison diamond disc phonograph. And those are becoming harder and harder to find, so I'll probably never play this, but it's a cool record nonetheless, so I'm going to set it down. Okay, so for the second part of their package, looks like we got an acetate disc, which is really interesting. This is actually the first one in my collection as well. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 center holes here. We've got one center hole, and then these are just kind of like assist holes, I guess. Looks like we got 3 tracks on this side and 1 long track on this side. So these acetate discs are basically the masters for other discs. So that's pretty cool. And it looks to be in good condition. It's a little dusty, but I'll clean it off and maybe I'll play it sometime. 9th package. All right, so I've already opened up this package as well. This record comes to us from Michael P. Dawson, and it's his album called The Insect Garden. And on the front, you'll see that it's got a dragonfly here in ultraviolet light or something like that, and very kind of abstract on the cover here. We flip it over, we get another picture of a dragonfly, only this is just kind of like a normal picture, and it looks like a very close-up picture of the dragonfly and their wings. And it's got 2 sides, side 1, side 2. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what the record looks like. Okay, so it comes with a paper sleeve and really beautiful colored vinyl. This is looks like a deep blue / purple color, and it's got wisps of white, and it looks like a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of light blue. So it's kind of got a whole swirl thing going on, and it looks to be in good condition. Looks mint, not scratched, scraped, broken, or warped. Yeah, looks good. I wouldn't even begin to tell you what kind of music this is, so the only way to find out is pop it on the turntable and check it out. 10th package. All right, so for the next record, we got another Vinyl Moon release. So let's check it out and find out what it is. Okay, so we got a little booklet here. This is volume 21 called Pink Portals. And it's got some artwork of, these look like cherubs or something, only minus the wings. Very interesting. And it's got a little note here from Brandon as usual. So we got 10 tracks total. We've got bands all over the place from Columbus, Ohio, Brooklyn, New York, Los Angeles, Nashville, Tennessee. You can just flip through here and look at all the neat artwork and read the lyrics. Pretty cool, so I'll set that aside. Let's check out the vinyl. As usual, grab a part of the record and cut into the cellophane a little bit and you can get started. Oh, something fell out. Looks like we have just a gold card. That's cool. Now, speaking of that gold card, I actually found out later on that if you scratch off the surface, it reveals secret artwork hidden underneath. And okay, so this is a gatefold. Front cover, it's got more artwork here. It's got this kind of gold sliver down the right-hand side. It's got children, these kind of demented children on the front here. This one's missing a face, which is really interesting. And we flip it around to the back, and yet again, some more demented children kind of floating or falling. And then the gold is on the left here. So let's open this up. Yet again, more children, they look like they're hacked up or something. It's interesting. Left-hand side of the gatefold. Oh, it's probably that little gold card was in there. So let's check out the record. All right, look at that. Oh, nice. So with a mixtape called Pink Portals, of course, the record is going to be on pink vinyl. All right, so here it is. And it doesn't really have a side A or side B. It just says in and out. So on side in, it's got 5 songs on this side. It's a pink vinyl, but it's also got wisps of white and a little bit of red / orange and also some yellow. That's pretty neat. And then the out side also has white, red, a little bit of blue in there as well, and 5 tracks. And it's not warped or scratched or broken or anything like that, so it's in good shape. 11th package. Okay, so this record comes to us from Finland, and this is from Nico, so thanks so much, Nico. And he taped it up pretty well, so let's see if we can cut through this. Let's just slide this out. Wrapped up pretty well in cardboard and bubble wrap. Cool, we got another note here from Finland. I will read that later. Thank you so much, Nico. So let's check out the record. Epu Normali. Wow, this is I'm guessing this is all in Finnish. I'm guessing this is a Finnish band, but I wouldn't even begin to know how to pronounce all this stuff. So let's just open it up and look at the condition of the vinyl, and might be on colored vinyl, might not. That's okay if it's not. Let's just check it out. The artwork is really interesting. It's like solid pink. This might be a rock band. Kind of has that kind of rock or grunge feel to it. And because it's pink on this side and kind of black and white and pink down here, I feel like it's kind of got like maybe an 80s vibe. I could be totally wrong. So let's take a look at the record. It's on black vinyl. Let's see if I can get the record out of this thing. It's in there pretty secure. Okay, I managed to get the record out, and let's see, it's not warped. And it doesn't appear to be scratched, which is good. Yeah, so I mean, I couldn't even begin to tell you what kind of music this is. I would just be completely guessing. I've never heard of this band. I'm not really familiar with Finnish music, so thank you so much for introducing me to new stuff. 12th package. Okay, next up we got a package from Matt Block. This comes to us from Chicago, Illinois. And he also taped it up very well, so that's good. And here it is, Echo and the Bunnymen, It's All Live Now. Now, I haven't actually heard much of Echo and the Bunnymen. I've heard their name, you know, everyone talks about them, but I've never actually heard their work, so this could be really cool to check out. So on the front cover, we got a picture of what I'm guessing is the lead singer, and he's got his guitar there. He's got a single spotlight on him. He's singing into the microphone. And on the back here, we got what looks like a backup guitarist here. So let's check out the condition of the vinyl. It's on black vinyl. So we got side 1 here. It looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side, and about 5 on side 2 as well. And looks brand new, looks mint. There's not even much dust on this. That's pretty cool. Usually from the factory, they can be a little dusty, but you can just clean that off. It's fine. And yeah, not warped either. So really cool. Can't wait to listen to Echo and the Bunnymen. Thanks so much. 13th package. All right, so the next package we got is from Vinyl Moon, and I've kind of already got it started. This looks like it's volume number 23, called Metamorphose. All right, so this is like a little liner note here about volume number 23 with a message from Brandon here. Oh, that's neat. I guess they've changed up their format a little bit, where they have, instead of a little booklet, they have it all on one page here. So that's pretty convenient. So I will set that aside right here. So let's remove the cellophane and check it out. I'm running out of space to put records up here. I really need to set up my record wall so I don't have that problem. There we go. Okay, so this is the front cover here. Shows an owl with very prominent blue eyes, a yellow beak, and he's holding some sort of a ribbon, and it looks like the arrow has impaled him. His claw right here is holding on to some sort of vine, and we flip it over right here and we see his tail also wrapped up in some sort of yellow ribbon. And if we open up the gatefold, you can actually see the whole thing right there. So that's pretty neat. And on the inside of the gatefold, it's mostly white, and it shows that same yellow ribbon, and there's what looks kind of like a red bird of some sort, maybe like a red mockingjay. And then it's got the track list right here on the left-hand side. So although it is a gatefold, there's nothing on the left side, so the record has to be on the right side. Oh, that's cool. So this is looks like a red record, red vinyl. Yes. It's not like a blood red vinyl, but it's kind of like red and hot pink mixed together. At least that's what it looks like in this light. So this is side B, Metamorphose, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks on this side. Not warped, good. Mint condition, not scraped up or anything like that. It's got 1, 2, 3, 5 tracks on this side as well. So this is side A. And the label on side A shows like an egg with some more yellow arrows kind of going through it. So pretty interesting. Very kind of abstract. Looks pretty cool. Can't wait to hear it. And 14th package. Okay, so here's the mystery record that I'm really excited about. Now, I made a video a while back about this band, The Parlor Trick, and their album A Blessed Unrest. So basically, that's one of my favorite vinyl records in my collection. It has this beautifully dark and haunting sound, which I've never heard before or since. So the two artists in this band are Meredith Yayanos and Dan Cantrell. Now, I'm pretty certain that one of them sent me this package, and if you look closer, you'll see all kinds of like artwork on here. They put a butterfly right there. They really decorated this very well, which was super nice of them. So first off, a big thank you to Meredith and Dan from The Parlor Trick for sending this my way. All right, well, let's open it up. It's taped up pretty well, but there's not too much tape, so that's good. Okay, I got it started. There we go. Awesome. Okay, it looks like it's another pressing of their record. And here it is, The Parlor Trick, A Blessed Unrest, Meredith Yoyanos and Dan Cantrell. And it's a tri-fold gatefold. Oh, cool. It says, thank you, Vinyl Eyezz. She wrote on it for me. Meredith, thank you so much. It's like backwards, so I guess you gotta hold it in a mirror to see what it says. Here she comes. Man, I can't, it's hard to read mirror image, but I can tell that says thank you, Vinyl Eyezz. Really cool. That is so beautiful. Incredible. The Parlor Trick, hauntingly beautiful music, I gotta say. It's fantastic stuff. So on the right-hand side of the trifold is the actual record. Oh, this is awesome. The record that I had was on like a blood red vinyl color, and this, look at that. This is on black vinyl, but also it's got this beautiful gold kind of flake pattern in there. That is really beautiful. Look at that. Wow. I'm so touched. Thank you so much for sending this. This is awesome. Such a beautiful piece of custom artwork. Incredible. And the record itself looks like it's in good condition. It's not warped, you know, no scratches, no scrapes. It's not broken, thank goodness. Same track list as before. We got 4 tracks on side B and 5 tracks on side A. But yeah, what a beautiful color. Yeah, I really like this record. All right, so in addition to this beautiful artwork and the custom messages that they wrote on here for me and that really beautiful black and gold vinyl, they also included something else in the package. This little, I don't know what this is. It's like a little bag with a drawstring, and it's got these little items in it. I don't even know what I could call these things. It's got like some green moss in here, and it's got looks like a rose, like a dried up rose or a dried up flower of some sort. What else does it have in here? It has a little, it's kind of like a safety pin, but it's got like some little artwork on here, some sort of handmade, I don't even know what I could call this. Looks like some kind of glass blown or plastic ornament. I'm not sure what that is. That's pretty neat. And we have just a whole bunch of other stuff in here, a little bag of knickknacks and stuff. That's really cool. Okay, so inside the drawstring bag is another drawstring bag. The larger drawstring bag is white and this one's black. And inside here, it's kind of like a little piece of artwork. It shows like a woman's silhouette here. It looks like she's in the mirror. This whole thing looks like an elaborate mirror. It's like red on this side and it's clear on the backing, and the whole thing is kind of like a pin. So you could pin that on yourself, or maybe put it on a jacket, or you could put this on your tree as an ornament or something. I mean, there's so many different uses for that. That's really neat. And then inside of that is also, they have these little petal ornaments, little tiny rose petals made out of cloth. It's very elaborate, like this was done by hand. A lot of love put into this little drawstring bag. And inside this, we also get, looks like a real animal feather here. I'm not sure what kind of feather that's from. That's pretty neat. And we also get this little bottle with a cork in it, some more moss, another small feather, and some little plastic bits in there. That's a very small bottle. And last of all, we also get a little tea light. It looks like one of those soy candles or something like that. It doesn't look like your average tea light. It looks like one of those smoke-free kind of soy candles. That's pretty neat. So in addition to this really cool music, you also get a handmade little bag of goodies from the band. Very, very cool. So as usual, I have a ton of great music to listen to. Thank you guys so much for sending me all this great stuff. And also a special thanks to our sponsor for this video, Vinyl Moon. As you guys saw in the video, they're a really cool service which sends you colored vinyl record mixtapes in the mail every month. So every month you're gonna get 10 new songs, each by a different band or artist, all on a beautiful colored vinyl record. And their artwork is incredible, so if you want to check them out, their link is in the video description down below. And as always guys, have a fantastic day and keep spinning that vinyl. And remember, music is awesome.